In this village, all the inhabitants are women, and only once every 100 years do twin boys get born. The village is isolated by a snowstorm, and the entire tribe's bloodline is carried on by one frail young man. Now, 2 male infants have finally been born, and they are well taken care of by the snow women. They are well fed every day, but this is also a form of surveillance by the snow women. If the boys ever try to leave the village, they will be captured and locked up by the snow women. As the older brother grew up, he became very curious about the world outside, but his younger brother, Akira, was very timid. The older brother was chosen by the snow women, and now he is the village chief. Although he is the chief, he holds no real power and still has to complete the tasks that the village chief is supposed to do. Even though he had just reached adulthood, this felt like a punishment to him. After some time, the older brother's body and mind were deeply tortured. He despised the snow women. Just when he was planning to end his life, he realized that every time he returned to bed late at night, his younger brother, Akira, would always be waiting for him. Akira also thought that his older brother's work was too tiring, and he wanted to help him with the village chief's duties. Seeing his obedient and thoughtful younger brother, the older brother would always lie to him, saying that he wasn't tired at all. Now, Akira was his only hope to keep living. The older brother started trying to take Akira out of the village, but he discovered that there was a spiritual stone on the sacred mountain of the village that contained immense power, which had created the snowstorm that surrounded the entire village. Only the snow women knew the way to pass through it. The older brother had to temporarily abandon his escape plan. One day, Akira nervously told his older brother that he had wet the bed the previous night. Akira felt very embarrassed, but the older brother was terrified. Now, Akira also had the qualification to become the village chief. If the snow women discovered this, pure Akira would be tainted. The older brother couldn't allow this to happen, so he immediately gathered all the snow women for a meeting. The older brother promised that he would do everything in his power to satisfy everyone's needs if they agreed to let Akira leave the village. Otherwise, he would commit suicide, and the village would perish. The snow women didn't want the village to be destroyed, so they reluctantly agreed to the older brother's request. He sent Akira out of the village, but the next day, he overheard villagers talking. The snow women had already sent people to track down Akira. He was most likely dead by now. Furious, the older brother went to confront the snow women. He asked them why they hadn't kept their promise, but the snow women calmly replied that they had indeed allowed Akira to leave, but they never promised to protect his life. At that moment, the older brother lost all hope. He ran desperately toward the sacred mountain, tears of blood flowing from his eyes. He shouted in desperation at the spiritual stone, hoping it would destroy the village. However, the older brother didn't die. Not only did he gain the powerful energy from the spiritual stone, but he also found Akira. To fulfill Akira's dream, the older brother even sacrificed 30 years of his life to build an ice castle. When Akira saw it, he was happy, but the castle had no food. The older brother decided to go hunt for food, but the castle was so conspicuous that many people came to watch. Even Akira's friends showed up. The older brother thought humans were evil, so he planned to freeze them all to death, but Kabane stopped him. Since bullets couldn't hurt the older brother, even with the power of the spiritual stone, his heart remained at -500 degrees. Now, the older brother had become cold-hearted, so even if they were Akira's friends, the older brother wouldn't spare them. He froze them and gave them to Akira as a gift. When Akira saw this, he was shocked and even threw up. The older brother thought Akira wasn't feeling well, so he went out to find Akira some mint to eat. While Akira cried in